last session began with the Gremlins meeting Traxigor, the wizard who would be sending them to the Nine Hells, and Lulu, a winged Holophant who insisted on accompanying them. After taking a short rest where Pip learned a new spell, and Spark began to quite quickly pick up on Infernal, Traxigor had you all join hands and plane shifted you to Elturel. Upon arrival, you found the city in ruins, with buildings crumbling, fires burning, and the Companion, now a dark orb, shooting lightning across the sky. To make matters worse, you soon discovered that Elturel was hundreds of feet in the air, being pulled down by chains towards a raging battlefield and the river Styx below. Fiends were actively climbing the chains to terrorize the city. There wasn't much time to reflect on this, however, as Eris noticed a woman with a child trying to fend off 3 bearded devils. The Gremlins rushed to her aid and were able to defeat them. The woman, Harkina, relayed that resources were scarce and that aid was said to be located at the High Hall, where the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate and the leader of the Hell Riders was also thought to be. Were also thought to be? Were also thought to be.
That's English.
Yep. With this knowledge, the party decided to escort her and her child there, but your journey was halted when a pack of hungry ghouls caught sight of you. As we pick up tonight, we are launching straight into combat. I need everyone to roll initiative, and Spark, when you see roll
Dex
20.
Save.
All right.
But first,
Got a 9.
Spark's initiative is 20.
Oof.
And Lulu's initiative is 8. Sorry, 6.
My dice?
It's been a while since I've used the golden dice.
8 for Lulu?
Yeah. Sorry, 6 for Lulu.
6 for Lulu. And what did Nefira get?
5.
5.
Eris got 10.
I
Wait,
rolled a 2.
am I at the top
Put
again,
on
or
the
did
bingo
Spark
card.
get higher?
Did you roll,
Spark got higher.
don't you have advantage on initiative because of your dagger?
I do! Why do I always forget that?
Sorry, what
Because-
did
This
Eris
is only the second combat since you've gotten
Eris
it.
got 10.
10? Okay.
That's an 8. And with my +3, so that's an 11
Okay.
for initiative. Yay!
Eris, got 10. Nefira. Pip?
9.
Pip is, Jesus, y'all. I didn't leave enough room because I thought you'd roll higher. All right.
Gosh darn.
I rolled high
no,
last
I
combat.
rolled higher too.
Is Spark the only one who rolled high?
Yes. Spark is
Oh
20.
no. Yep.
Okay. Great. My notes are already a mess. This is starting off wonderfully. Okay.
Y'all
So yeah, if you all
don't leave him alone
refresh,
at the front.
if you all refresh, you should see you had last session you had been sneaking between buildings when this pack of ghouls caught sight of you, and as we come into combat, I don't know what the marching order is. You can move yourselves, as technically there is 10 feet, so there's 2. You can be beside each other if you want. As
I know
there's an overlap.
Eris and Pip were next to each other.
They're holding hands.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, feel free to move wherever you think you should be.
Wait, so we can just put them next to each other like that?
Sure, yeah,
I'm not
because
sure
technically that's an overhang of
Yeah,
the
I
building.
see. Alright.
Hold on, man. I think you put my HP in wrong.
I didn't adjust it, so that should just be from whatever it is.
Alright, I'm going off of what's on my D&D Beyond.
Yeah, you can adjust it. Although that should be what it is on D&D Beyond.
Well, my max HP is wrong.
That's wild. Everyone else's is right. Right?
Well, remember, mine is kind of finicky
yeah.
for
I don't know why.
stupid tech reasons.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Well, hold on, Spark would have to be within 60 feet, so... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you, Spark, like, right as you would come around a corner, you had Detect Magic up.
Yeah.
And I guess if you're within 30 feet, just about,
Yeah, so
you would
I
have detected that the one that has the red tint is wearing or has magical items on them right before it faded. So.
All right. So he would go for probably 6. The first one he got line of sight on, so dex save from them.
Okay. Well, that's not great. Yeah, that's going to be an 8.
No, that's a fail. So let me find... Okay, 10 points of radiant damage.
Very nice. All right.
Sorry. The resistance stuff comes in with Pip's turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, you, just as you see them kind of around the corner, you just release this, was it Sacred Flame?
Yeah.
This bolt of Sacred Flame, igniting this ghoul, and getting all of their attention. But it is your turn as we are now starting initiative, so.
Alright, you mentioned the whole place is 10 by 10. Honestly, Spark's probably gonna stay put and hit the same ghoul again.
Alright, go for, so, same thing?
Yep, need another dex save from you.
That's going to be a 18.
Yeah, that's safe, so no damage.
Okay.
And he's gonna stay put because it's like, oh, that's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it is now Ghoul's turn. So.
Y'all pray for me.
Let's see, I got 30 feet. Alright.
I mean, ideally I can only be hit by 3 of them.
25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Where's this one? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Y'all, why did we roll low?
30.
Why did we do that?
Why did you all
Bad
leave me
idea.
in the lurch?
Would it run up? Probably. 5, 10. Alright, it's going to use its action to get there. And now 6 and 5 are going to make 2 attacks on you. 6 first. That's going to miss. Alright, dice. That's fine. As you see, it kind of reaches out for you with its claws. And now 5 is going to do the same. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, yikes.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
That would be a total of 20.
Alright, so you take 6 points of damage from the claws, and you feel as these claws sink into kind of like right above your armor, there's this kind of paralyzing effect that you quickly shake off. And that is going to be all of the ghoul's turn. Nefira, you're up.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
he synced again, and I don't want to refresh everything, so I'll just be bouncing between the two.
Okay.
Alright. I am going to... I guess I'll throw a dagger. No, wait.
Whatever
That's what I
daggers you
need.
throw, you have to retrieve.
Yeah. Because I'm wondering, because they're ghouls, so I need, like, a magic or silvered item to actually do damage to these, right?
You're not sure.
Presumably.
You haven't fought ghouls before, I do not believe.
Okay.
No, but
But am
mean,
I
it's
the
also-
player? Sure.
But Mads, it's probably a fair assumption for the Gremlins to be like, yeah,
To think you
everything
need
native to this plane
Yeah.
probably needs something beyond mundane.
Yeah, until you hit them with something else and learn, you're not sure. Whatever Nefira would think to do.
In that case, I will... Oof. So I want to use a ranged weapon and stay where I am. But I don't want to throw my magic dagger.
Valid.
We need mage hand, bro.
Just be like, throw it and be like, Spark, throw it back. Spark, toss it back. Yeah. I mean, you have all these daggers. What are they good for if you're not going to chuck them?
Exactly.
You have
All right.
20 daggers.
A full bandolier of daggers.
Yes. My current count is up to 15. Let's see.
Oh,
I will throw one of the daggers then.
All right, go for it.
At number 5.
At 5. All right.
And plus 6 to that. So, that is a 12.
A 12 just
I dropped
hits.
my die.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Let's
Mob
do
enemies. Got it.
All right.
Yeah, they're not wearing. You see, it's mostly like just flesh and like bits of cloth. They're not heavily armored.
Oh, rip.
So that is a 2 plus. That's a 5 damage, and because I am next to Eris, I get sneak attack, right?
Well, I was actually about to ask, because Spark's in range of 5, does it proc sneak attack?
It's like I'm
Spark
hiding
does,
behind Eris.
Not Eris.
Okay.
But you don't get assassinate because they have already gone. So you don't get the auto crit and whatnot. All right, so 5 damage, and then your sneak attack as well.
4, 5, and that is another 5.
Dang, 14 sneak attack.
Very nice. You with this single dagger, you sink it right into the shoulder, like through the shoulder and down, and it seems to do full damage
Okay.
with a
Nice.
mundane dagger.
Thank goodness.
I guess these guys are literally bottom of the totem pole.
All right. Anything else from you?
What more can I do?
I think you could
Ooh.
throw another dagger. As
Yeah,
your
I have a bonus action. I
Yep.
shall do that.
Okay, that is a 15, and then add on my plus 6. Or do I add the hit DC when it's
You just
offhand?
add the dex mod when it's the offhand.
Yeah,
Okay,
which I think is plus
3,
3. Yeah.
I believe.
I mean, you rolled a 15.
But you rolled a 15.
I rolled a
so, yeah,
15, so
it's
it's
fine.
hitting.
You already know that their AC is 12.
All right. And for damage is just the D4, right?
Yeah, just D4, nothing added.
That's a 3.
How do you want to do
So
this?
6 damage.
Oh my. Okay. Okay.
Through the heart.
Nice. Yeah, you see Nefira kind of leans around Eris and just throws 2 daggers, quick succession, and drops the one right in front of Spark.
Thank you.
Which one's dead now?
I'm
5?
marking it, yeah.
Ah, perfect.
Oh, rip.
Was that going to be yours, Pip? All right.
I'm very small. I have little legs.
Aww.
Anything else from you, Nefira?
I don't think I can do anything else right now. So.
All right. It is now the one here's turn.
The special boy.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Aw.
gonna go here. Fucking can't do anything. They don't got shit. Rain. No, nope. They don't even have daggers.
It's almost like they're the bottom of the totem.
Yeah, they're just some undead running around causing chaos. All right, that's all he can do.
If I had to guess, these things would probably be CR1.
They are. And all right, Eris is up. Pip on deck.
Cool.
I mean,
So,
doesn't make 7
Eris
of
is
them any
gonna
less
run
scary.
up here, and she's gonna use Pink Flame Blade on the 4th one.
All right.
Oh no. That's
It's not in that
upsetting.
one.
Here's
Oh,
Lulu
yep, that
as
is really
well.
upsetting. I think I got 11. Let me just double check.
Also, thank you
Yeah,
for putting the...
yeah, I rolled 11.
11 misses.
Yeah.
As you charge up, and you kind of get a little caught in the dead ghoul that had just fallen. You kind of slip on a wrist, and it just slices right in front of this other ghoul. Anything else?
Nope, I can't do anything else.
All right.
Because casting a spell means I don't get multi-attack. So. Yeah.
All right.
Catch me in a round.
Sounds good. All right. That is Eris. Pip, you're on deck.
Maybe we should have short rested.
So I can reach this guy, but you guys are in my way.
Oh, wait, does that mean we give it full cover because of Pip's height?
I wouldn't say full cover. I'd say like 3/4 or half. There's definitely some coverage unless Pip can get like up on a roof or something.
It'd take me a while. I could go through this house and go to the other side, but
You mean you don't have
no,
fly?
I'll save my.
Pip?
I don't have scry?
Fly.
Why?
Oh no, I don't have fly either. No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. And then use. I didn't even have to move really, but no, yes I did because I needed to use my movement up a little bit. Get closer. Mind Sliver on number 6.
Okay.
No, Magic Boy.
You can. He's probably.
Oh yes, he is. Never mind.
Hidden, definitely hidden.
Never
from you.
mind.
Around the other side of the building, you lost sight of him.
Never mind. It's number 6. Let's
Okay.
go.
What is it again?
It's intelligence saving throw.
Oh, good choice.
16.
DC what?
16.
Cool. I rolled a 15 for -2. So cool.
Great.
Yep.
Saves are broken.
Mhm.
Be-
Oops.
Great. So they take 1d6 psychic damage, which I will roll.
Hey,
You said
Simon?
6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they take 6 damage and subtract 1d4 from their next saving throw.
Wait, is Mind Sliver a level 1 spell or a cantrip?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, it's a cantrip.
Shouldn't it have scaled up when we leveled up?
It's 2d6. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
9 total.
9 total? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that Spark, the one right in front of you, kind of grabs its head and shakes and lets out a horrible screech that I'm not going to replicate. All right. That is... there, yeah. Just like that.
Just like that.
Anything else from you, Pip?
Nothing but sound effects. Let's go.
All right. Lulu is up, and then... Yep. You should be
Sorry,
able to
you don't
move.
have them on the
shoot.
map.
I do. They're right behind you.
Sorry, I meant the person we were traveling with.
Oh, yeah. They're not going to be in combat now that you all are here. They were only fighting to save themselves. They're not going to...
They're in that very nice, comfy looking bed inside the house.
Yeah. They're somewhere, like, off the map back here, hunkered around a building, trying not to draw any more attention to themselves.
Honestly, then Lulu's probably gonna swing back by them and set herself up to be a last line of defense.
All right. Sounds good. Cool. That is Lulu, and now it's the other boys who are going to 5, 10.
Amble into range.
5. Okay, let me do this one at a time. 5, 10. He's going to try to get on the roof. Let's
He
see.
can't do that.
Let's see what dex he needs. Pretty high to get onto the roof. Nope, that won't do it. All right, so that one's going to scramble and waste its the rest of its movement, trying to get onto the roof as it knows that you are over there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Eris ready to 300 this.
30, yeah. Smart staying in that little corridor. All right, that is all they can do. And so, Spark, you're up.
And let me... With Sacred Flame, if he tried it at point blank, would it be at disadvantage?
Yes, it is a ranged spell attack.
Yeah, okay. The Warden's kind of weird. Alright. Sorry to waste your mind, Sliverpip. He's gonna take his mace out and swing it at the ghoul's head.
That's good.
For an 18 plus stuff.
Yep, that
I'm pretty
hits.
sure that hit. Alright. Oh, it's D6. I was going for the D8, remember, in his longsword days. Not amazing. 7 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Woo.
Mace straight down on the head to try to make it fast and painless.
Awesome, yeah. You just crack down on this skull, and it is kind of crumbles like sand, as these are undead and not very structurally sound. All right. Anything else from you, Spark?
So the 10 feet of corridor ends
Right beyond. Yeah.
Here and here.
Mm-hmm.
Spark's just gonna foolishly move one up.
All right.
Yep. Sorry, never mind. He's like, goes to move up, realizes, oh wait, that gives him 3 ways to attack me. And moves back. That's 10 feet of his movement. That's
Okay. So anything else from Spark?
Nope, that's his turn.
All right.
He's got 1 spell slot left. He's saving it.
All right. The Ghoul 4 is going to make a swinging with its claws at Spark. And that's going to miss. All right. Nefira, you're up.
Right, I'm going to throw another dagger at... Well, here. I'm going to move up a little bit, maybe over here, and throw a dagger at number 4.
All right, go for it.
Reach 4.
Oh no.
That's a 15 plus 6.
That hits.
All right, let's do some damage.
There's a chance Nefira can drop this one too.
That is a 6 points of damage there. And do I get sneak attack?
Yes, as both Spark and Eris are
All right.
close.
That is a 4. And a 6. And a 3.
All right. You sink that first dagger into kind of the lower abdomen area. As Eris, you see a dagger come flying by you and sink into 4. All right. Are you tossing a second dagger?
If he's not dead yet, yes. Yes, I
He is
am.
not dead. He is looking bad, but he already looked awful. So, you know, they're not the most pleasant looking creatures.
And that is a... with offhand, so just plus dex. So 13.
13 to hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
And... that's a 3 on the dagger, on the d4, so that's another 6 for damage.
It's technically only 3 damage because you don't add any
Oh,
modifiers.
I don't add it?
Yeah,
It's just the raw dice.
But
Okay.
that is enough. How do you want to do it?
Yes.
Only they each. You've hit 22 exactly every time. If they just had one more hit point, they would not be up.
Thank you. I had a range.
Though.
I had a range of suspected hit points. So thank you. And man, this is really helping Nefira's body count.
Yeah, really making up for several sessions.
I'm gonna go ahead and do through the head this time.
Right. Hell yeah!
They have squishable heads.
2 more daggers come flying around the corner, and these 2 are dropped.
Well, I could do this 7 more times.
Yep. All right, that is Nefira's turn. Are you moving any more, Nefira, or are you staying there?
I'm okay to stay there for now.
All right. Dumb fucks. All right. Excuse me. There. All right. I'm gonna just delete this one because we're stacking too many bodies over here.
That's what we're doing over here. We're funneling them.
Yeah. And they're too dumb to realize. All right. This one's going to make 2 attacks on probably Spark. All right. First one, claw attack. All right. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw again.
Oh my goodness, this dice roller is treating me well. No, let me get his exact one since... Oh, yeah, 19 total.
Again, you feel that kind of paralyzing effect of the claws, but you're able to shake it off. That is 9 points of damage. And he's going to go in for a bite.
So I mismarked originally it was supposed to be higher last time, but now it's, gosh darn, actually upped it. I might need it. Weird. Okay, sorry, go for the bite. It's showing right now.
You goes for a bite, but just kind of sinks its teeth into the chainmail, and you're able to shake them, or your scale mail, splint, the mail on your armor.
The mail on the mail.
Yeah, and you're able to shake him off. Eris, you're up, followed by Pip.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking about my options, and I think I'm going to play more Bad Connect 4.
Yes, your favorite game.
I'm gonna do.
You don't get flanking at that position.
Yeah.
Oh, I am aware. That's why I said it was Bad Connect 4. Not Good Connect 4. I'm gonna attack 3.
Okay.
With Pink Flame Blade. That's just enough. Oh my god. I got a 6. Plus 6 is 12.
Yes. All right,
okay, this is with Pink Flame Blade, as I think I said. So let me roll damage.
The hubris, you're giving them flanking and they're about to go.
I know. I'm just rolling really poorly.
Same.
Okay, quick math here, because I have to add up different types of damage. So that is 9 points of piercing damage with 1 point of fire damage to number 3.
Okay.
And then the fire is going to jump to number 2, who's going to take 10 points of fire damage.
Nice. Yeah, you see you slice into 3 and you see this spark hop. Nope, this flame hop. Damn it, spark! No, I can't use that. You see this piece of flame hop to
ember.
2. This ember. Awesome. Dealing pretty good damage to both. Anything else for you, Eris?
Nope, I'm just going to deal with the consequences of my actions.
Fantastic. All right, Pip, you're up.
Well, all right.
Why are you attempting Mad's dice? You know they love to punish Eris.
I'm going to use 15 feet of my movement, climb on top of these dead boys, go for Mr. Magic Boy here.
All right.
I'm gonna use Shocking Grasp with my cool new tattoo.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, the snake tattoo.
Yes. I have +9 right now because I'm holding my wand. All right, is it a 26 to hit?
Yeah,
no,
I
it's
think
not.
so.
It's 16. So sorry.
I think it hits.
Man, giving Pip this wand is just...
It only did +1 more.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry. I just rolled a D12. Hang on, that was not.
Wait, did you roll a 12?
No, I rolled a D12 instead of a D20.
No, but I mean, did you roll a 12 on the D12?
No, I rolled a 7 on the D12 +9.
Oh, okay.
And now I just rolled a 6 +9, so 15.
15 still hits.
Okay, good. Okay. So 2d8 lightning damage. So it's 3 and 5 is 8. And now creature must succeed a DC 13 Dex save.
Right. Yeah. I got a nat 20. Great. Such a good time to get a nat 20. So useful.
Spark's happy about that.
You can't let me have anything.
Spark is super happy that the nat 20 was burned.
Yeah,
on
it was
that
not
save,
for
and
you.
now-
Oh, I mean, I guess. All right, cool. So in that case, I'm gonna use my bonus action to shove him 5 feet to the right, and then use the remaining 10 feet. No? Yeah, remaining 10 feet of my movement to go here.
Is there a save for the shove?
There is. Dang it. It's a strength save.
All
Let me
right.
get it. What? No, no.
Probably saves, but let me double check.
I think it's
19.
Oh yeah, that definitely
Okay,
saves.
yeah, I rolled.
Great.
I rolled an 18 on the die, so I just wasted 2 really good things to just not move and whatever.
Thank you,
Good.
Morgan. You probably saved Spark's skin because he's bloodied.
I just want to do cool things too, guys. I'm just a little boy.
All right.
But yeah, it's a DC 16, but
Okay.
that's more. So
All right. Anything else for your turn?
I mean, I did use the rest of my movement, so he would have opportunity on me if he wants it.
Even
you
with
move
shocking
back?
grass, would
He
you
can't take
not
reactions.
move?
He can't take reactions, right? With shocking
I
grasp.
didn't use. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, so
never
you were
mind.
safe regardless. You just mitigated how much flanking opportunity Eris is about to be on the receiving end of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just so excited to do a cool thing and it didn't work, so I forgot all about that part of it. Thank you very much.
All right. Lulu is up. Is Lulu doing anything or
Lulu's
staying there?
gonna hold her position.
Great.
She thinks the party has this handled and is more focused on keeping the innocent safe.
All right. Now it's my turn. This one's going to move there. 2, 3 going to move there. All right. Let's go down the line, I guess.
You don't need to act so excited. My goodness.
Yeah, that
I just wanna hit
when you said,
someone.
and now it's my turn. Didn't like that.
Look, you stepped out.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Thank you. Look, DMs get to have fun too.
Okay.
All right, so the one is going to make
This is
a
double flanked.
claw attack on you.
Cool.
That's a nat 1. Great. And that also probably still doesn't hit. So that is 16 to hit. with
Yeah,
the
that
claw.
misses.
All right, and now a bite attack.
Wait, they all get multi?
Oh no, you're right. That's fair. I was not doing that one. All right, so next it's going to be 2. No.
Okay.
Who's where? 2's up there. All right. Yeah, 2 is going to make a claw attack. Okay. Fucking shit. That's 18 to hit.
Sorry, I'm thinking if I want to cast shield or not. Wait.
All right.
Yeah, that hits.
Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god. Dice, please don't continue to fail me. It's 13. No, yes, it's 13. Sorry.
Okay. Let me see.
I've rolled a 5, a 6, a 7, and a 6 on this D20, on 2 D20s right now.
Well, we're about to find out how high the DC is.
It's not that. It's not high at all.
I
If
figured
you
it's
all
not
would have
high.
to, you all would really have to like roll some 2s, but you still take wow.
Aw.
Fucking what is that? 7 points of slashing damage. As
All right,
the
I heard
claws-
a cat off of somebody.
Yep, that's me.
all right, so 7 points there, and now it is going to be 3's turn. He's going to make a claw attack again to Eris. Nope. All right, that is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, make me another Constitution saving throw, please.
Finally, a good roll. That's 25.
You're fine. So fine. 5 slashing damage. As you, the rest of you see Eris step out and attack these 2 ghouls, and then immediately get swarmed. And there's just a slashing of claws as all of them kind of start to like do the zombie movie, like trying to like pile on top and drag Eris down. But Eris has got a shield and a sword and is fending them off pretty decently. Considering I got to roll 9 dice and I hit you twice.
Almost didn't if I'd thrown up shield.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Spark.
You good, Eris?
Yep.
Okay, and
Just fucking
Spark's,
flailing.
and Spark's gonna focus on the magic boy and swing at him with his mate. That might not hit. This is what I get for bragging about how well the rollers treated me. Okay, it still might hit. 15?
15 hits.
Okay, he's going to expend his reaction to activate one of the charges of his tattoo. You know, I should have looked at the effects first. Actually, this one. He will make it dusty, so can I get a con save for him?
Yes.
Cool.
I hate everything. Sure,
Oh
an
my-
18. How does an 18 sound?
You're fine, and
Great. I rolled an 18 on the die, so, you know.
I rolled the same thing on both damage dice, and it was low.
Good.
Most of his damage is coming from the strength mod. Oh my goodness. 9 points of damage total.
All right. And that is from the spell, or you had to hit him?
I had to hit him. It's an additional effect on hit.
Oh, okay.
The Nature's Kiss tattoo is basically druid-flavored smite.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, you swing and you try to use your tattoos to flash this dust, but it appears doesn't have any real effect on him, as he's kind of just doesn't even blink, just gets the dust in his eyes.
Come at me!
All right. Anything else?
And that's his turn.
All right.
He is standing put.
All right. Next up is Nefira.
All right. Question. For my tattoo, would that be a bonus action to use it?
It costs your reaction to use, so you wouldn't be able
Okay.
to uncanny dodge in the same turn cycle that you use it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I can still do a normal attack and the tattoo?
No? You
Yep.
just need to connect.
Cool. Okay, cool.
And also check the word. We both should check the wording of the tattoo if it's like specifically a melee weapon.
What does it say in it?
Let me actually check the wording. When you hit a target with a melee weapon attack.
So it's either. It could be melee. It will specify if it does not, because there's melee weapon attacks, which include ranged melee weapons. like thrown weapons. So
Neat.
actually, you know what? I'm gonna rule that's actually not gonna work because if the tattoo, it's not a spell, it's on your body. You have to be next to them. Otherwise, how is your tattoo like carrying? So actually, no. You have to be like within whatever the range is of a weapon in order to use your tattoos, because at least that of your tattoo, because that's how it's gonna transfer from your body to whoever it is.
The attack.
Yeah, but you could probably get there. 15. Yeah, you could get there. You can squeeze between Pip and Spark for sure, as you both are pretty tiny. Just tell Pip to move over.
Yummy.
Just like, go away.
But then I wouldn't be able to move back. All right. Not.
But I mean, that's not an issue if you drop him.
Yeah, I'll just come right here then.
All right.
Climb up on the roof.
Yep.
Let's drop this dude.
All right.
Climb up onto the roof.
You guys could do it.
I could. All right.
I mean, your magic dagger with sneak attack and an additional damage dice.
Mm-hmm. And he's already taken damage too. So
that is true.
So, Dark Knight has paid off a third of his hit point.
I will use my magic dagger then for the first attack, and that is a 15 plus 7.
Yep, that hits.
And let's see. Let's roll this d4. That is a 3.
3 on the damage die? Or 3 on the die? All right.
And then plus 4 to that. So it's 7. So that's nice.
Right.
And do I get sneak attack because I am right, like, next to Spark?
Yep. Spark and Eris are both right there.
The sneak attack is more dependent on, do you got a friend distracting the enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do.
You have 7.
1. That's a 3. And that's a 5.
9?
Yep.
All right.
4. And now do I try my...
Do you still want to use Nature's Kiss on this?
Is it still alive?
It is still alive. He's looking very mangled, but still alive.
Alright. Let's try it, because I have not used this yet, and I want to.
Yeah.
Read the effects and see what you want.
I should probably save it, but...
It's true. You do. It does take a long rest to reset them.
Yeah, but you're guaranteed at least 2 charges per long rest.
Yeah. Alright, I'll save it.
What are you going to run into between now and that long rest?
Yeah, exactly. So I will save the tattoo, and I will just use a other dagger. The non-magic dagger in my offhand.
Okay.
And that is a 13, plus my dex is another 3, so 16 to hit.
16, that hits.
And if I can pick it up, that is a 3.
A 3. How do you want to do this?
Yes.
Cleaning up.
Let's...
As you stabbed with your other dagger and you stabbed with your main dagger, took out another one. As you've used many daggers, it's a good thing you have 15 of them.
Yes.
And it's a good thing these things disappear around the daggers. That's going to make recollection real easy.
Yes, and now that I'm, like, standing on top of the corpses, I'm just gonna... those. No, that's where I got the dagger that I'm currently using. I pulled it out of a corpse and just repurposed
Just stabbed it. Nice. All right. Repurposed the dagger. As you, slash with one and just stab into him with your offhand. All right. Anything else from Nefira?
Besides picking up my daggers that are right there, nope.
All right. Eris, you're up. Pip on deck.
Sweet. I'm gonna do Pink Flame Blade against 1.
Okay.
Okay, that is 19.
That hits.
All right. That's 17 points of damage against the number 1.
Yeah, he's looking bad. All right.
And then
he was completely fine before that.
And then only 3 points of damage against number 3.
Number 3? All right.
Yeah.
All right. You see that all of these ones now, surrounding Eris, are completely scorched and singed. As there's little bits of pink flame kind of coming off their tattered clothing, as it already were. Anything else from you, Eris?
Yes. I'm gonna second wind.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, yay! I rolled really well on that. And then I think because I rolled well, I will probably just stay put for now.
Okay. All right. Pip, you're up. Lulu on deck.
Alrighty.
Posing in the middle of them.
Yeah. Can I squeeze past Spark and Fear onto red guy?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then so that's 10 feet. I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm gonna do Shocking Grasp again.
All right.
With my
In his little taser hand.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I? Yeah, it doesn't say it. Okay, cool. That's an 11.
That does not hit. As you go to reach out and just grab like a piece of cloth that breaks away as it kind of turns to dust in your hand.
No. Poor Pip. Oh no.
And it still has its reaction. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Can I shove him?
Yeah, go for
Please. That's a strength save. 16.
He fails. Which way are you shoving him?
About diagonally?
Sure.
I know that he's going right after me, so it doesn't matter. But I want to feel like I'm doing something.
Don't want him near you.
Get behind us again.
Yeah,
It's move, right?
All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's very, yeah, he would have fucking come for you. You look way more easy to eat than Eris does.
I bully this guy, and then it doesn't work, so I hide behind my dad. My dad / baby brother.
That's not a weird sentence. Man, Pip, you really
You're
grandfather
both to me,
paradoxed yourself.
All right. Anything else from you, Pip?
All I can do.
All right. Lulu? Is anything from Lulu? Nope.
Nope.
All right. So, my turn. He's moving back.
Good luck, Eris.
Wait, who's here?
I've got it. I have more hit points than I started this fight with.
And here's Spark is probably going to try to push for a short rest since he's below half.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he's just gonna move back to where he was. And so we're going in order again. 1 is going to make a claw attack on Eris.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. 7 points of damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
You better not fail that.
That's a D10. Okay, yeah, we're good. I got 24.
Awesome. All right. 2 is going to also make an attack.
Okay.
So 17 to hit.
Nope.
All right, that misses. And now 3 is going to make an attack as well. Bite attack. And that misses. All right, as you're fending them off, one just manages to catch you kind of across the lower part of your face.
Rude.
Why aren't y'all wearing helmets, you know? Safety first.
Maybe I
But you
should get a
gotta
helmet.
look cool, you know?
Point me to the nearest helmet store and I'll go.
All right, perfect. Helmets are us.
They're like 10 stole coins each.
All right, that is their turn. Spark, you're up. Nefira on deck.
All right. Would it be possible for Spark to move diagonal that way? Or
I would need a no, I'm gonna say you can't because that's a whole ass building corner.
That's fair. It would basically come down to the question of, could he shove the guy enough to clear out of the way?
You might be. I would say it would be a pretty high dex DC to go in between Eris and him, but you could because Eris could move out of the way. A building cannot.
Get through the building and smash the window.
There, yeah, just hulk through the fucking building.
This one goes out of
Sorry,
smash.
Eris Spark was gonna try to give you flanking.
Smash her past this building. All right.
I need a dex save from that ghoul behind Eris.
All right. From this one too.
Yep.
All right. Dex save. Wow. 19 on the die
darn.
for a 21. The only thing I can roll well is apparently on my saves tonight. So I guess
Listen,
that's fine for y'all.
Spark will take it. He's still probably gonna move on top of the guy now. Shield up. Yeah, that's his turn.
All right. Spark's turn. Nefira, you're up.
All right. Ooh. Let's throw a dagger at number 2.
All right, go for it.
I don't know. Should I do 2 or 1?
I don't
think I can.
You couldn't
Yeah.
reach one. They're around the corner of the building.
I'm looking at that. I'm like, never mind. Let's
There's also
grab
like
number
there's
2.
like several bodies here. It's really starting to get a little difficult to maneuver, especially for people with little legs.
I thought you said the bodies were evaporating.
No, these are not. They are not technically devils. They are.
No, his head just crumbled
That's
because
a
he
six.
has
Crumbled
glass
just-
bones
yeah.
to keep his skin.
16 hits.
Yes, and then add another 6 to that. All right.
For 2. This
And
is on
you
2,
know what?
right?
Just for let's add 7 to that because let's use my magic dagger. Because
Are you throwing the magic
Wait, no,
dagger?
I'm dragging. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm throwing. Never mind. This is not the magic dagger.
All right. Yeah, I mean anything above 12 hits. So. I
Oh,
think
yay!
you're
That's
good.
a 4.
You're
So-
probably gonna drop this one since I think Eris threw half its hit
'Cause-
points.
Yeah.
4 plus 3. That's a nice 7 hit points of damage.
All right.
And I'm next to Spark, and Spark and Eris are distracting him, right?
Yep. You are.
Nice.
You do have sneak attack.
So that's a 2. And a 5. And another 2. So
How do you want to do this? just check them off. Check the boxes.
Yeah, I was about
right
it.
through the throat.
All right.
Morgan, before
Throw
you
it.
post the updated body count, please post what it was before this fight.
All right.
Because this is up to 4 now.
Yeah, this is getting
Got
ridiculous.
my little count.
Everyone
Rogues.
else go take a nap. Just let Nefira handle it. No, because then Nefira would be wrecked if you didn't have that
Yes.
sneak attack. You would not be doing so well.
Very true.
All right. Anything else, Nefira? You would have to move.
Yeah,
I
I'd
don't
have
even
to
think
move
you-
to be able to get 1 and
And
2.
I don't even think you couldn't get 1. You could get 3 with a throw and dagger, but 1 is too close to the building. There's too much. Of
I
the
will
building in the
wait.
way.
I
okay.
will stay where I am for now then.
All right.
So much building.
So much building. All right. Eris is up. Pip on deck.
Come on, Eris, get a double kill.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna move here
Or you
just
can
in
get
case.
one.
And then
You can
I'm
get
gonna go for 3 with Pink Flame Blade.
All right.
Okay, that good. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So for 3. Oh my god.
You just tell me that's a max damage. Oh my god.
I got 21 points of damage.
Yeah, that's a max damage. Oh my god.
Cool.
Nice.
And then for 1, that is 9 points of damage.
All right. How do you want to do both? How do you want to get this double kill?
Yeah.
Describe
Okay.
it.
So yeah, her sword, her rapier lights up with pink flame, of course. I think she's gonna stab this guy, the one in front of her.
Mhm.
Actually, no, she's gonna I know it's a rapier and technically doesn't really slash, but I think it'd be
Slashes a
so
little
cool if
bit.
it was like a and then the flame just hit into number 1 and
Yeah.
they both were
Yeah.
into the wall.
Spark, you see that Eris takes her rapier and kind of stabs and slashes and pulls 3 into 1 as they both catch flame and crumble into the wall.
Yes.
And you...
Yeah, he's applauding.
It's like... and then the gallery applauds. And with that, we are out of combat.
Yay!
Alright, so Spark standing on one is gonna look to Pip and Nefira's you two are good at searching for stuff, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Pip and Eris.
Mm-hmm.
I sense the detection of magic on this one before my detect magic went down, and he steps off of the body.
It is there.
Okay, yeah,
he
Eris
will
is curious too.
And he will give Pip guidance, so let the two people good at this search the body.
Yeah, for sure.
The guidance does what? A D4?
An additional D4.
Are you giving both of us guidance?
I can only give one person guidance
Okay.
at a time.
Give it to Pip. Or, yeah, just give it to Pip.
Okay.
I gave it to Pip.
I got on that one, so...
Eris, you're still
You
incredibly...
both get that one.
You're incredibly proud of your super cool double kill. That
Was
you're
really
still
cool.
thinking about it. You're a little distracted.
Yeah.
I got a 9 on the die, plus 8 is 17, plus the 4 that I rolled for guidance is 21?
Sure.
Yeah, 21.
Good job, Pip.
Yeah.
Nice.
So as you kind of are searching
This is business.
this main guy, you find that you can tell he's actually wearing the leader, if you could call him that, is actually wearing some pretty nice studded leather armor that you're not sure if that was something that triggered Spark's magic, but it doesn't look like it has the normal wear and tear that you would expect with just studded leather. And then you also see that there's an explorer's pack, which is an actual item in D&D, and there's on his belt pouch there is a potion bottle, and when you look at it, it doesn't seem to have anything in it, but you can feel and hear the sloshing of liquid. And that is what you find. Eris, you looked at the wrong person. You were looking at the one underneath him. He's got nothing on him. There's some scraps of cloth and a lot of
Spark, I'm not finding anything over here.
Eris,
Pip.
Eris,
Yeah?
You're saying this armor is nice?
it's this one. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
He's got nice armor. And I mean,
Spark's gonna start taking the armor. Since he's okay,
and yeah, let's take it. Let's
yeah, Pip,
this
you can
stuff.
possibly look at this stuff when we're in a safer spot to see
Yeah,
what's up.
I'm really interested in this potion. Look, see,
What?
you can't see
The bottle
anything.
looks
But if
empty.
you shake
Yeah, are you sure?
Spark holds out his hand.
it goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh,
It makes water
Does Pip
noise.
hand him the bottle?
like that.
Does Pip hand Spark the bottle since he's curious on what Pip's talking about?
Yeah. Shake it.
Yeah, it feels, you can feel and hear liquid in it, but it doesn't, you can't see any when you look through in the bottle or at the bottle.
Magic's weird, and he hands Pip the bottle back.
Pip's definitely gonna identify this guy later, but he's got a little bit of ideas. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think this armor is special too?
The armor looks almost pristine.
Yeah, do you think
Pip,
any
could
of
you
the other
identify
ones have anything?
Yeah, I can do that.
We should move to a different spot,
Mhm.
and maybe you throw up the dome, Pip, and we take a bit of a breather.
Okay.
Since I'm not sure about you all, but I'm feeling a bit rough.
He's like, yeah, a little bit of blood. You see that Lulu kind of comes, flies up behind you, Pip and Nefera, and you see Harkina holding her son also come up and is like, are we going to go somewhere safer? I'm sure this noise and the blood is going to attract more of them.
Yeah, we should
Yeah, let's
get away
go.
from here and maybe bunker down for an hour.
Sure. Yes, that sounds fine. I think maybe one of these houses we might be able to. We still have to a little ways to go before we can make it to the bridge.
The bridge,
So
right.
okay. She's like, should I look at the? Do you want to look into the houses in case something's in there?
Eris will start looking around quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
Spark will start looking around
Nefera's
too.
going to look around and send Vendetta to look.
Great.
Spark's
Everyone give me
gonna
Oh,
give
that's
himself-
a very good idea,
give me
too.
some perception checks.
Spark's going to give himself guidance for the perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have Vesper just
That
fly around
is-
just to see if there's anything heading in our direction, like any areas to avoid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I rolled an 11, and
I rolled a-
rolling.
A 15 for Eris, and then
I'm gonna say this one is for Vendetta.
Spark got a
and then 19 for Vesper.
Spark got a
wait,
21
that's
perception.
Cool.
Oh, my stuff doesn't even matter because I got a 9.
Awesome.
Perception of 3,
Yeah,
so
you're still holding all the
14.
items.
14 perception.
I think
like,
Eris is going to help
investigation for-
carry the
Yeah.
items.
I mean, I mentioned Spark's carrying the armor because he's like,
Oh,
this is
Okay.
bigger than Pip.
Yeah.
And then I have a 19 plus. Is this perception or investigation?
Just perception.
Oh, cool. Plus 4. So I have a 19 plus 4 for Nefera.
Okay. Yeah, Eris, you kind of send Vesper up to figure out which V name. You send Vesper up to kind of search around. Nefera, you send Vendetta up, and the two of them kind of do the split and kind of patrol. At the, like, as you all are moving now, you're getting into a denser part of the city. There's a lot more buildings that kind of overhang over the roads. And so you can really only see when there's kind of some broken, buildings and whatnot. But both Vendetta and Vesper don't see anything immediately heading in your direction. There's a lot of movement. You see a lot of devils and just an amalgamation of not good monsters roaming the streets, but nothing seems to be actively heading in your direction. And as you two kind of do that, you're a little distracted trying to look around and also relay information with your familiars. And Spark, you notice it first as it kind of catches your eye, and being a heavy armor wearer, someone who's been around people that wear heavy armor, you notice that in the corner where the ghouls had been before, there is what looks to be 10 or so bodies, heavily armored, that looks very similar as you look over to the Hell Riders that you had met on the road, as they are just kind of half-eaten in the road.
Ooh. just quietly pray for their souls for a moment. Hold on. I need to decide if he's gonna have a pragmatic moment. No, he's just too focused on the desolation to even think to see if any of the plate mail is salvageable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just like, may your souls find peace.
Yeah, as you all kind of hear Spark murmur a little bit, you finally catch what he is actually looking at, the rest of you, as you slowly kind of make your way out of this alley to find another building that you can rest in that is not near so much blood and carnage.
Pip, do you also need to take a short rest? Or do you think you can identify this armor in that bottle? Well, Eris and I take a breather.
I feel okay. You guys rest.
Thank you. And Spark will put the armor down in front of Pip.
All right.
Then that's not going to cause an issue for a short friend now.
Yeah.
Are we still just in the middle of the
I would say
street?
you all have managed to go a few, like a block or so up, and you've kind of ducked into a abandoned house. You were able to kind of tell no one was around there with Vendetta and Vesper patrolling. And the door is not the most secure, as you were able to just kind of open it, but it does seem to be out of the street, and a little bit protected from people or things looking for you. And you see Harkina and her son have also kind of come in the building as well, and she puts her son down and starts kind of trying to move furniture to block the doorway, while you all do whatever you were planning to do.
I'm gonna identify the armor, and the potion, the armor first.
All right. Which one first?
The armor.
All right. You see that it is a +1 studded leather armor.
Ooh.
Ooh, can I take it?
I think technically, right? But I don't know if it'd be better than what you have currently.
Oh wait. Well, is it +1 studded leather?
Mm-hmm. It is +1
I think
studded
that's
leather.
one more than what I have, which is just regular studded leather.
Yeah.
Right?
I think both you and Nafira have studded leather.
I would like
I have
that.
studded leather. Is there any pieces of studded leather for me?
It's just the chest plate or the chest piece of the studded leather.
Magical armor, it's the not or nothing thing.
Who needs it more?
Me. My AC is 15.
That's true.
And I don't have a shield.
You do have uncanny dodge, though. Which
That is true.
Cut things in half. But yeah, so you see that there's the +1 stud leather armor, the Explorer's Pack. That's not magical. That is just a standard D&D item with whatever comes in that.
Rope, I think.
Mm-hmm. A bunch of boring stuff. Who needs it? And then you take and identify this potion, and it is a potion of invisibility.
I knew it.
Oh, cool.
Genius.
Spark will kind of pause and is like, I guess, well, it's magic armor, so maybe Nafira can have it for now, and Eris, if you're just taking a bunch of hits, you can swap for it.
I mean, I usually am taking a bunch of hits, but if you really want it, they can have it.
Would it fit Nafira? Is the real question.
Magical armor will shrink.
Okay.
It will shrink and grow.
Yeah. Because otherwise,
nice.
that's too difficult. So yeah, it can fit anyone.
The true one-size-fits-all.
Yep.
I mean, Eris,
It doesn't
Wait.
matter.
Mads, would our characters in universe be aware of how often they're getting hit over their AC, or is it just a hit, not hit from their perception?
You would have an idea of how often it is. Because a lot of them are going to be glancing, or it is going to hit your armor. It's just not going to hurt like it would if it went through your armor. So you'd have a general idea of how hard you're getting hit, I guess, is really
What is theirs?
18 right now.
Okay, mine's 15.
16 without the shield.
So if Eris took it, he could have equal to me, and when she's not casting shield.
No. I mean, with my actual physical shield, it's 18.
No,
So
but
if I
Spark's
were
aware
to-
of that.
Oh.
That would bump you
Oh,
up to
sorry.
19, which would
Yeah.
meet his.
yeah.
Sorry, I thought we weren't talking about the same thing, but we are. Okay.
Eris is just trying to max out her tank.
Sorry.
I mean, Eris does tank. So.
I was about to say, Eris is kind of our main tank.
Yeah, Eris can take it. She's our tank.
Yeah, and
Yep, Eris.
but if it looks like you need it, I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah. Also, Nefira's thinking like, let's protect Eris. She's gone through a rough time.
She can have some magic armor
yeah,
as a treat.
yeah, a nice little treat.
Yeah,
so
let's keep
Yeah,
her
just throw her in
safe.
a bumper ICO so she can go and do things by herself.
Yeah.
If Eris and I aren't doing a good enough job in keeping you and Pip safe, we might talk about shuffling items, but magic items are easy to shuffle. Spark looks at his tattoos most of the time.
So yeah, there's no attunement for the armor, as is just a +1. So it's however long it takes to put light armor on, which I think is like a minute.
Also, Mads, near the end of the short rest, Spark's gonna ritually cast Detect Magic again.
Okay. Anything else you all are doing during your short rest? Roll up your hit dice if you plan on using them.
I think Spark's the only one using hit dice, and everybody's above half.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna just use one hit dice to top off.
That's fair, and
One.
Eris gets all of her cool features
Well,
back.
that didn't really top off anything. That's okay. But yeah, I got my
Spark
things
is-
back. Yay!
There you go.
Spark is eating through half of his paladin hit dice.
Nice.
Since the druid hit dice isn't gonna do him much.
Much less.
I say that like I haven't been rolling consistently decently on the D8.
There we go.
Except for that last tattoo attack where I rolled a 2. That was
Yeah.
almost minimum damage.
All right. Anything else you all are doing as you take this short rest?
So,
Actually, Mads, with looking at the Infernal for Dummies book,
Yes.
could he try to do that in 50 minutes, or would it take the full hour of the short rest?
I'd say the DC might just be a little bit higher as you're having to get that completed, as you're having a little bit of shorter time. But you could
and
certainly
Nefira's
try.
also gonna look at it too.
Yeah, Eris wants to look at it too again.
The only one who can't is Pip, because Pip's busy
Identifying.
identify ritually.
It only took 20
Wait, if-
minutes.
I was about to say, if the two of them want to look at it, Spark's like, I'm already a bit ahead. You two take a crack at it again. I'm pretty sure you'll get it this time.
Please don't, because that would be hilarious.
What's the roll for that again?
I believe it was just a straight intelligence roll, is what I
Okay.
had you all roll.
Okay.
All right. All right.
My intelligence is
I'm
only
so good at
+1.
I'm
Hey,
so
I
ready
realistically
to
don't see a
learn
paper
all the
score.
things.
to get in.
Okay,
on
well,
this.
that's a 12
16.
plus 1,
It
so
would
that's a
have been.
13.
So yeah, Eris, with a 16, you pass the DC. Nefira, you do not with a 13.
No! Hey, this is actually starting to make a little bit more sense.
Yeah, you just
I'm
gotta
sad.
get
I would have
the...
passed. I should have rolled. Dang it.
Definitely some weird conjugations.
Yeah. I thought Halfton was weird to learn. This is just
Yeah.
otherworldly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nefira, you're just sitting there like, what is... You're,
And now
you're-
This is more confusing
Not just
than
what is
Thieves'
infernal,
Cant.
why is infernal?
and now we're in real trouble because all three of us are in different stages of learning.
So
So
maybe,
we
yeah.
double up again.
Yeah, so Spark's at 2 out of 10, Eris at 1 out of 10, and Pip and Nefira are still novice, beginner level.
Fun.
Infernal for dummies.
I mean, that's basically what it
It
is.
is. It's Infernal for adventurers, which
You
they're
guys
not
just make
always the
some
brightest.
flashcards and I'll learn it on the road. It's fine.
What's the current kill count at?
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Morgan?
Okay, so
Yeah.
we started out. Eris 7, Nefira 18, Pip 5, Spark 8. We're currently at Eris 9, Nefira 22, Spark 9, and Pip 5.
Nice.
Can't have
Nefira
any.
is still more kills than everybody else combined.
Mm-hmm.
If Eris would have killed just one of those guys. One of those two guys at the end. Pip might have killed the other one.
Oh,
Pip has
it's okay, Pip. Next time.
Pip, gotta
Pip
get more
is-
aggressive spells.
Pip is the most cursed
Hey,
of
he
the
got
party,
into
and he
got
has the
close
cleanest
this time.
hands.
Look, maybe one of his kills will be y'all. You never know.
I just wanted to use
Please
my cool
don't
touch.
put that energy
No,
out there.
no,
Please don't put that energy out there. Don't give us
I
any.
reject this energy.
Oh, the original nightmare is possessed, Pip. Either defend yourselves or die.
The original nightmare kills one of you guys. It was not me. It was my fault, but it was not me.
No, I'm talking the original nightmare converts Pip into that nightmare visage that Spark saw,
Nightmare
and-
Snake Boy.
and just
Nightmare
subsumed.
Snake Boy.
But at the cost of Pip basically being in the passenger seat and an
But it's
evil
still not
deity in the
him
driver's
killing
seat.
you.
Look, Pip and Eris can just be Snake Boy and Lava Girl.
Oh my!
Okay, that's kind of cute.
I love that.
Oh my gosh.
Please leave this
They already
conversation in.
are.
Right?
Please leave this conversation
They
in.
already are, it's true.
Aww.
Snake Boy and Lava Girl.
I love it.
All right. Well, on that note, yeah.
Bit of levity before the
Before
depressing
back to
setting.
hell.
Oh, right.
As we come back in, you all have been taking this short rest in this derelict, pretty destroyed house. You imagine it was someone's house. You kind of can see a lot of kitchen table furniture, pots and pans, but it's also covered in like a heavy layer of soot, and there's just destruction all around. Harkina had pulled some of the table, which was still kind of intact, like in front of the door, to try to give everyone a little bit more safety. During your short rest, Eris was able to stressfully, this is like cramming for a test, but the test takes place in the worst possible environment, as you're attempting to learn Infernal literally in hell. Pip identified the magic items, with one of the studded leather going to Eris, but up for tradesies, depending on how things go as the party progresses. Who's keeping the potion of invisibility? Who's putting that?
Give it to Spark, because stealth reasons.
Fair.
Thank you. I'll keep this just in case we need to sneak when my bracelet doesn't have any charges left.
All right. So go ahead and add that. And who's taking the Explorer's Pack? Who wants whatever's in that?
I already have an
is-
Explorer's Pack. So
Yeah,
you
what's
can
in
have
the
two.
My
Explorer's Pack?
inventory to see if Spark already has one. I don't
I have
think
a scholar's pack, so I can take an explorer's
it's
pack.
got
if
a
you want.
bedroll,
a backpack,
a mess kit,
bedroll, mess kit. Oh, sorry,
Sorry.
you're reading it. So I'm so sorry.
a hempen rope, a tinderbox, torch, a water skin, and probably some other things in there too. But that's all I
got
can
all
see.
of that, honestly.
So it's a backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, and water skin, and 50 feet of hempen rope.
the 10 days of rations are important, even if we won't be able
We
to
should
take
split
it.
those up between us. And how long is the rope?
50 feet.
50.
I have one of those.
Could always use more rope.
Yeah.
That
I
is
do not have
true.
a rope.
You never need rope
I will
till
take the
you
rope.
need rope.
I will take the rope.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And then a couple of the rations.
Awesome.
If we split the rations evenly, and then I'll take the rope and everyone else.
So
can just-
that's 3 rations. Sorry, wow, brain math. So that's 2 rations each, and we have 2 leftovers to put some.
I'm fine with just taking 2.
I'm fine with just 2.
All right.
You give the other 2 to the mother and child, maybe?
Oh, yes, that's
Give
actually
a
Yeah,
very
couple.
good.
yeah, we'll
You
Yeah.
have so many.
We'll say that you did this towards the beginning of the short rest, so they were eating during this short rest. You see
rations or 3 rations.
2 rations each.
2. Okay.
And you see most of this time Lulu has been kind of just sitting on a countertop, kind of looking
Lulu,
around nervously, but
let us know if any more of your memory comes back, okay?
I will.
Also, how are you holding up?
I keep feeling like I can get flashes of memories, but it's not, I don't think it's of Elturel. Maybe it's just the proximity to actually being in Avernus. I'm not sure, but I don't like it here at all.
Yeah, we're hopefully not going to be spending much time here. And maybe if you feel like spending some time in Avernus is worth it, maybe once we're all a bit more seasoned, we can come back here to help you. But right now our focus is on saving Elturel.
Of course. Yes, I agree 100%.
Well, and Spark's gonna start keeping watch of his detect magic
All right.
for at least the first 10 minutes of their new movement.
All right. Awesome. Yes. So as everyone kind of packs up their things, finishes any food that you might have been eating or whatnot, I'm going to need a marching order. And are you stealthing? And if so, stealth check.
You guys think it's worth burning another charge?
Yeah, I think we should try to be stealthy again.
Yeah.
We
Alright,
did look
let me
birds and determine that there are a lot of other guys around.
Let me see when.
Okay, I did a lot better than a 2.
Hey!
So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Spark will
got-
probably burn a charge.
Let me
I have 17.
try to calculate this.
When I
Seven,
get the
nine
charges
total?
back,
Because I got an 18 plus 9. So
27.
27.
Mads,
I can
the
do basic
bracelet
math.
doesn't have the condition for him regaining charges for the item in it.
It's just at the end of a long rest.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that's what we determined for everyone's item that has everyone's magic item that has charges. It's the end of a long rest.
Then yeah, he's absolutely using it. So let me roll with advantage. Wow, thank goodness that was advantage because I rolled a 14 and a 1.
Oof.
So, y'all, this item saves the group stealth check. 16 total.
Okay. 16, 27. What did you get, Eris?
17.
17, Pip?
9.
9. Solid. All right.
And now for the wild cards.
No, they rolled really poorly. That's a 5 for the family.
So maybe...
And let's see, Lulu.
Listen, she's a presumably now single mother looking after her very traumatized son.
Yeah, she's not.
We can
She's a
cut her some
commoner.
slack.
Lulu, however, rolled a 13, so fine enough. But yeah, what is the order as you all decide to head it back out into the street?
Eris is probably not at the front because she's not excited about walking towards the bridge. So she's probably in the back.
Spark would probably be
Eris
in the
again.
front if Eris is in the back.
Yeah, and we'll say that Harkina's in the middle of you all, because
Sarah would probably be like between like Spark and Harkina, maybe.
okay, awesome. Yeah, so Spark. All right, cool. Yeah, as you all, you kind of, as quietly as possible, it's like 1, 2, 3, lift, move this table from in front of the door to make sure that you don't immediately give away that people are coming out of this building.
What if Eris just burns it down?
Just burns the
Fire is
whole house
quiet.
down.
She could. I
don't
mean,
think fires are extremely quiet.
In hell, fires are quiet.
there are already a ton of fires.
I was
everywhere,
about to
so-
say, can you really pick out the sound of a new fire when 80% of the place is already on fire?
Right.
I'm saying.
But yeah, you manage to move this aside and kind of head back out into the street, looking both ways. You don't see anyone immediately in the vicinity, and you start to follow kind of Harkina's directions. She's kind of in the middle, but like doing a bit of the telephone whisper up the line as you all stick close to these buildings. As you're going, you see that maybe 20 feet, not 200, that's the extra 0, like 20 feet off into the distance, you see one of those strikes of lightning come down and crash into a building, and it starts catching fire as it scares all of you as this loud crack of lightning was very close. You all kind of freeze for a second, but keep inching your way along. As you see Harkina kind of gives directions to kind of weave you through some alleyways, keeping you off what is presumably the main streets that would be crawling with a lot more presence of these devils. And Spark, as you kind of turn out of one alleyway, you catch kind of across the street in the very edge of another alleyway, you see that 2 individuals are kind of deep in conversation. They don't notice you all immediately, or kind of slowly creep out of these shadows. You see one is a halfling, and the other looks to be an imp. You've seen, they're similar to, but not exactly like Savikas's familiar, but the red, kind of spiny small devils, and you can overhear as they're talking in common. You can just overhear something about a contract being offered to the halfling. Neither one seems to notice you all as they are deep in conversation.
Mark will try to silently gesture for the party to huddle up.
Do a little like Rainbow Six, yeah, like little SEAL Team 6. Huddle up.
Does the rest of the gremlins pick up on it?
I would say you all are tense enough that anytime, Spark was like stopped and looked tense and then like, kind of got you all to huddle together, you'd be able to do that, no problem.
Okay. Seems to be an imp. I would have to guess a local, since it seems like they're offering a contract to a halfling. I kind of want to stop it, but that might draw attention to us.
I mean, are imps very beefy? Maybe we could just take it out from a distance.
It seems very small, but we would have to... It might scream loud if we start attacking it, so we would have to be fast. I mean...
I can try to assassinate it.
Yeah, Nefira, throw a dagger at it. Hopefully it doesn't have resistance to non-magical damage.
Yeah, or... how far away are we? Because, I can
20 feet?
probably
Maybe you
be
could
better with
sneak
my...
up on it?
Yeah. So I was wondering if it'd be better with my short bow, but sneaking up on it with a dagger might be best. I'm doing good on stealth right now, so...
Eris is going to cover Nefira from behind just in case it goes wrong with her longbow.
Yeah. So Spark's going to give Nefira guidance, and since he can't hold an action because that takes concentration, be close to the end of the alley so he can start running if things go sideways.
Awesome.
I want to hold my action to, I guess a little after Nefira goes, just, if I see that it doesn't go down.
All right.
Then I want to immediately shoot it with my bow and arrow. Got
it. Pip, are you doing anything?
Since my best friends just gave me cool new lessons, I'm gonna ready a dagger to
Hell
throw.
yeah. Okay, all right.
He's got two daggers in his hand now.
You all kind of on your side in the shadows of this crumbling building. You're probably about 25 to 30 feet away from the across the other way, where this kind of reddish imp with horns and the classic scorpion tail and big bat wings. Even though they are still pretty tiny, they're only about a foot tall. You see it's kind of crouched on the edge of a barrel, and has in its hand, you can see now as you look closer, it has in its hand this piece of parchment or skin. You're unsure. All right. As you all ready all your things, Nefira, go ahead and give me re-up your stealth check. The rest of you, as you've not really done too much, your stealth is going to stay the same from what it was.
Please let it be better, or at least
you have guidance.
The same or decent. Oh, I have guidance. Yay. I will need that. Because this is not as good. It is a... Well... It's also not terrible, because I have a +9 on stealth. So it was a 15 plus 9.
24?
And with guidance, which is a +4, right? Or
D4.
D4. I can speak. That's a 2.
Okay, 26. Yeah. You all cover.
Where'd she go?
Yeah, you get ready your actions as you see this kind of thoroughfare that you're crossing through. There's a lot of debris and it's kind of hazy. This red smoke that's going through the streets, and you quickly lose sight of Nefira. Before, just a few seconds later, you see a shadow. You don't even really see Nefira. You just see a shadow behind this imp. Go ahead and give me that attack.
Right.
Which
and I have advantage on it.
Mm-hmm.
Disconnect.
So that is a 13 for the first one.
Plus.
And then a 15 for the second.
Okay.
So... taking the 15. Okay. So I come back to actions. use my special dagger. So that's a +7.
Okay, that hits.
Nice.
So you crit, but you do have sneak attack, which means I don't think there's a way for you to get less than its hit points, because its hit points
Nice.
are 10. So
See, I called it. I knew that she's squishing it for Nefira.
Let's see how
go ahead.
badly
Yeah,
I
go
kill
ahead.
this thing.
Let's see what happens. Go for it.
Now she's hoping the halfling doesn't scream.
Yeah, right.
That's a
Yeah.
that's,
Help,
that's
but like,
4
how dare we assume the imp is the bad
plus
one?
4. So that's 8 damage.
No,
Yeah,
the halfling could
dice
be bunny for all
doubled,
we know.
and then you
The
add.
halfling could be
Now
Bonnie.
let's do.
Is the halfling bunny?
Oh my god! No! The halfling is not allowed to be Bonnie Chavo.
We're
Can I roll
assassinating the
perception
wrong
to see if the
person.
halfling is bunny?
Okay.
Yeah.
1, a 3, and a 2.
Low sneak attack, but I still think the
Low sneak attack,
is
but I had 8 damage to start with, so
Yeah,
and the crit.
and so that's crit. So everything's doubled. So everything on the dies are doubled. So your sneak attack's also
Oh.
doubled. So yeah, it's like easily 20 to maybe higher.
decimated.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
gone.
you sneak up. You pull out your red kind of magical dagger, and you just slice across, and you see that just a spray of like hot fiendish blood as this imp just sizzles and vanishes, and the contract kind of slowly floats to the ground as you see the halfling look up at you. Now you have made yourself known with your attack. And you see he immediately jumps and covers his mouth, as you can hear like a slight scream maybe, as he kind of stumbles back, looking terrified.
Ark's going to make himself known and slowly approach
All right.
and speak in halfling. Oh God!
Yeah, go ahead. Do it.
Oh my! Oh no! No, why'd I do this? All right.
You were just in Texas. You got
Right?
this.
You
Come on.
say that like you say that like I spoke to any native Texans. I was at a convention. Most people there were not from Texas.
Listen, you absorb the air. It's fine.
You absorb the air.
Yes, and it hurt me.
Texas air is absorbent.
The hot Texan air hurt me.
Oh my god.
Calm yourself, partner.
Why did your voice drop like 7 octaves?
Sometimes that happens when you speak a different language or pitch
So,
changes.
look,
Yeah.
sometimes when you speak halfling, they're so tiny, their voices are just so deep.
Supposed to try to squeak it.
You see,
You know what? This is just Sparks'
yeah,
bad
this is
accent
look,
halfling.
hell yeah. Yeah, look, Spark's not. He learned halfling. He can understand it, but that doesn't mean he's got a perfect accent. You know. Maybe you'll be better with Valley Girl, which is what Infernal is.
It was your idea, man.
It was your idea, so you know.
Man, this is full karma. just the perfect full circle of karma. That's why the dice gave me a nat 20. Because they're like,
They're
you
like,
know
oh, hell
what?
yeah.
This is gonna be funny. No. Fake foreshadowing supercut. It's like, no. This my dice were like, no, this is gonna be funny.
Yeah, you see the halfling who kind of like had his hand over his mouth. It is not Bonnie Javo. You do not recognize this halfling. He's got kind of dark brown hair that's just kind of tied in a low ponytail. And you see he kind of looks a bit confused for a second as this massive human approaches and does his best, like, hey, how you doing, in halfling. And what are the rest of you doing? Are you crossing the street as well, Nefira? You're already there.
Eris is slowly approaching. I think she's trading out her bow and arrow to get her shield back.
Okay.
Spark seeing his face, which is back to comments like, we heard talk of a contract and signing deals with the natives here is not the best idea.
No, I know. My family, we're running out of food, and I didn't know what to do, and he offered me a month's worth of food for my soul, and I was honestly thinking about it, but
he would see you dead within the week after you signed that. You know that, right?
I mean, the contract's there.
Don't.
Thank you. And he looks around you a little bit to Nafira. Is like, thank you. That was horrifying.
I feel like Nafira would still be hiding, full stealth,
he looked because he saw something annihilate, and so he looks around Spark and is going to say thank you to someone he assumes is there. He's like,
don't worry, she does that.
Oh, that's okay. That's not comforting. Okay.
We're making our way. Spark kind of looks back at Eris. Is like,
the High Hall.
Thank you. We're heading to the High Hall to try to see what's going on, and we're from the Prime Material Plane to try to figure out how to get you guys back.
My wife and children are just in a building right down the street. Can we? I have to take them with me. Can we go in?
Yes. Join us carefully. And Spark will take out one of his rations and hand them to the man.
Okay. He's like,
I'm going to mark that down.
There you go. He's like, thank you. My name's Nadal. What is your name?
I'm Spark.
Spark. Nice to meet you. And your
Nice
friends as well. I guess we should probably get off this street.
Yes.
You see, he kind of looks at the contract that has not been signed.
Spark is gonna try to sacred flame that contract.
Oh yeah, I was gonna produce flame it.
Yeah.
Whichever one works, I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Double flame the contract.
Yeah,
Yes.
both of you. The kind of at the same time when he says that, the two of you look over that contract, and Eris, you produce flame at the contract. And Spark, you use sacred flame. Sacred flame is radiant damage, right?
Yes.
You see that it doesn't even seem to catch fire with the normal fire.
Sad.
Yes, as it is a common thing in hell for things to be on fire. Can't be destroying your paperwork with everyday fire, but you do
Just
see
the ambient temperature.
Do skin paper take psychic damage?
I think you all take psychic damage from the fact that it's skin.
Oh my god.
That's a bad smell.
Yeah, but the sacred flame does, you see it doesn't dissolve the actual skin, but it seems to almost take the ink off of the paper, undoing whatever was officially put on that contract. It's like,
We don't need the temptation.
yes. And he goes to kind of duck down the alleyway further and kind of just looks back to see if you all are following.
Yes. Well, Spark's gonna, now that the guys move in, do his initial NPC vibe check. Just
Go
try to
for
get
it.
a read on the fella.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's too focused on
Definitely
the
doing that.
smell of the skin. That was a nat 1 and a 1 on the D4 that he guided himself.
Yep,
Like,
he
no.
he seems like a normal guy, just trying to protect his family.
I got a 16.
Yeah, you gather that he had the best
Okay.
intentions, a normal guy, best intentions, maybe not the brightest, and it didn't get the lesson beforehand of don't sign things. Desperate times, desperate measures. And Nefira, as you all kind of follow him further into this, not hallway, alleyway, you kind of feel your foot kick something, Nefira, and you look down and see, it's probably like 5 inches across. It's pretty large. You see a coin, that you imagine had fallen from where the imp, had landed, its body had landed.
I will take that.
All right.
I will take
the only
coin.
one of us who can touch it if it's what I think it is.
Are
God,
you the
what's a
only one who
descent
can
to-
touch it? I don't
What's
know.
a descent to Avernus
like there
game
should
like
be
if it's a
two.
party full of awful good people?
Right? Painful for everyone.
Because isn't Pip chaotic neutral?
Yes. But
So-
also, it does not matter because none of you are evil aligned. So, that is...
Oh, it does other stuff if you're evil aligned?
It's just if you are evil aligned, you can carry as many as you want. Otherwise, some stuff happens. What is your Constitution modifier, Nefira?
Oh dear. Maybe I don't pick it up.
I think
that
it-
is a +1.
All right. So you're able to pick it up fine, and as it kind of connects with your hand, are you wearing your necklace right now or not? Lots of questions
Wait, no,
for
am
Nefira.
Am I?
I don't remember if you said if you put it back
'Cause-
on when we landed here. I need a necklace tracker. If you keep
We
taking
do.
it on and off.
I would say, would the way for Nefira be communicating with Lulu or not? Since the necklace would prevent Lulu's psychic communication.
Yeah.
Mhm.
'Cause I
But
know
you
I've
haven't
originally-
you haven't directly communicated with Lulu since we've landed.
So I think I know I had taken it off when we first landed here, or I didn't have it on, but I think I did put it back on at some point.
Okay, we will go for right now then. If you want to have it on, that you
Yes.
have it on.
I have it on.
So, yeah, you pick up this coin. It's quite large. It doesn't look like any coin you've ever seen. And you do recall, as there's kind of some infernal on it, you're not sure what it says. You really wished that you'd spent some time doing well with the spell book, or the book. But you pick it up, and it just feels kind of like a coin. It feels cool. Doesn't really have any effect on you.
Okay. I will pocket it and bring it up to the rest of them when I get a chance.
Cut to 7 sessions later. Oh, hey guys, I have 37 soul coins on me, by the way.
Just
we
guys gotta
make
tell
our
me
way.
this, like, big soul coin counter. My God.
We make our way to that traveling bazaar, and it's like, oh, we don't have any soul coins. And the Pierre's like, actually,
Oh my God.
clunk.
Yeah.
Beer, you're not supposed to steal from this place. You're gonna be trapped here. How'd you get all this stuff? Oh, I bought it.
I bought it.
It's like, oh, I've been picking up these
What?
coins and we've been going. No, that's what the clonk was. Her just dropping however many coins she accumulates before
Yeah.
we make it to the bazaar.
Is the imp's body still there?
No, it is disintegrated. But
Okay. So I was gonna search it.
Well, you found
Alright.
what was on it.
You did search it.
Without your foot searched it.
I disintegrated that poor thing.
You did.
Listen, it's what your
Oh,
subclass.
shoot.
Yep, make
It's
sure
what
add that to
your-
the kill count.
Yes, thank you.
It's what your subclass does. It
Mhm.
gets the drop on people and drops them.
Yep. Very fun.
All right. So as you, Nefir, you kind of pocket this coin and into your bag and catch up with everyone, you see that Nadal is kind of weaving in between these narrow sections of the buildings. And right as you all get to the corner of one, you all feel the ground shake and tilt, and I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw. As Elturel, you feel it sink a little bit more.
Oh no.
That's not good.
I have a 13.
Spark rolled a 9.
All right.
Got a 6.
A 6.
Oh my
Reminds me
goodness.
of holding Eris's hand.
It's the same
I have a
two as
19.
last time.
No, it's more. Okay.
Oh, right, because we have other people now. Oh no. Sparks lay on hands are gonna get real thin.
Shoot.
All right. How is this going down? Okay. Who rolled
Matt?
above a 15?
Oh no.
I did.
Great. So this makes sense. You all, as Nefir's kind of catching up to you all, as Nefir, you like had picked up this coin and had a moment where like it almost felt like it was drawing you in a little bit, like your attention it was being drawn to it before it snapped back. And then you looked up and realized you just saw probably like Eris duck around the corner, and so you like jogged to catch up, and you feel as kind of Elturel does another one of these heavy shifts, and the rest of you, save Lulu, because she was flying a little bit above, get caught as one of these buildings crumble into the rest of you, including Harkina and the kid and and Nadal, as they got a 4 and a 5 and a 6.
Oh
Dice there. The dice killed this unspoken child.
The child has immunity, as that is one of my DM rules, but yes, so
The mom, on the other hand,
the mom, on the other hand,
Oh my god.
so that is.
Story.
Let me.
Yeah, we just have a kid.
You guys just have adopted it.
Oh,
Look, you
God.
start that
Okay.
orphanage off, you know.
Add another rogue to the party.
Yup.
Start training him now.
Let's
Just-
go.
Gets raised by all of us is some weird abomination multi-class.
Basically, the reason that's a force gremlin, but we're in hell.
Yes. So as you all feel this shake, and you're like, shit, as you look up and see that the top of the building starts to crumble, and not completely, it's not a complete landslide. People aren't like completely buried, but there's a lot of bricks falling from like second, third stories. You all take 10 points of damage, anyone who failed, as I rolled very high on my 2d6.
I'm very glad that I used my hit dice.
Happy
Oh my god.
Spark was almost back at full. Spark immediately looks at our companions to see if they're still standing.
You see that Nadal is out cold, unconscious. The kid and Harkina seem very injured, but okay.
Spark's gonna run over to Nadal and give him 2 points of lay on hands.
All right, yeah, you see he has a big gash in the side of his face that's just bleeding as he got clonked in the temple with a chunk of fallen brick. You see Harkina's covered in dust and scratches as well, but she had managed to shield her kid, so he's all right. How are the rest of you doing as this building?
Spark's almost
Eris-
bloodied again.
Yeah,
Eris is. Well, I mean, how like I guess would this have knocked them over or anything?
yeah, it's like it's
Yep.
enough to kind of like knock you prone at the very least, because it's like
Eris
hitting
is
your
just-
back of your neck and shoulders and.
Eris is just lying on the ground. I'm gonna stay here. This is good.
Nefira, you see as you kind of stumble a bit, but you're able to catch yourself. The rest of your party, as they get just pummeled with debris from this building.
Yeah,
That
Nefira
is-
is traumatized.
All right.
Every time the party slightly separates, it's a new trauma for
It's
Nefira.
like literally by like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Like a few feet.
Fear clicks trauma is quicker than daggers.
Oh my gosh.
Trauma, daggers, and kills.
That's it.
The big three.
That's the three.
Honestly, that sounds
It's
like a
honestly
road.
cyclical, you know? You collect the daggers, you get the kills. You get the kills, you get the trauma. All right, back in.
And you
trauma
collect the
brings
daggers to
daggers.
help you with trauma.
Yep. But
Circle of
yeah,
life.
as you all, Nefir, you see everyone. You see your people you're supposed to be protecting. Also very injured now. And Lulu, you see, kind of had managed to fly a bit up out of the way, but comes back immediately. And all of you here in your head, except Nefira, are you okay? Are you all right?
I think we'll manage if we make it to the house.
Yeah, Nefira has run up at this point, straight up to them, and is just holding on to everyone.
Just
Gather
pulls
him up. Yeah.
Thumbs up. Because he's at 19.
Oh my goodness. Spark's gonna help
32. So.
unbury Eris if she really is just gonna be like, I need a
Yeah,
minute.
she really is. Her eyes are closed. She's like, oh, because she knows they're falling. She knows why the building fell on them.
You can lay on the ground, just let me take the rocks off from on top of you. You don't have to move yet.
Yeah, you see Nadal's kind of just sitting against the opposite side of the building, looking up at the building that just crumbled on them, just blood down his face. He's like, now there's so many of you now. Oh, my head.
Sorry, I had to be a bit stingy with that. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to sleep.
No, that's totally fine. I probably would have died without. I probably would have died at least 3 times already without you all. So it's fine.
I'm gonna walk over and try to at least dress the wounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me a medicine check. We never do those. So fun.
He's gonna guide himself because he's used to magical healing, not dressing somebody's injury. Oh, but oh, wow. It's a high roll.
Hell yeah.
I got an 18 on the D20, a 4 on the D4, and I'm pretty sure his medicine is decent because that... yeah, 26 total.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to quickly go over. You pull out some extra fabric and just immediately bandage his head and across one of his eyes. So he hopefully is not super not as dizzy and can walk quicker.
Sorry, I don't have any proper medical tools. This should hopefully help.
This is plenty. We're almost there. So just
Park will offer him his shoulder to lean on.
Well, he is a halfling, so
he
he's
will
really
offer him
tiny.
his hand.
Yeah, he's a little tiny guy.
I forgot he was a halfling.
Yep.
Even though there was that really garbage other. Yeah.
Yep. All right. As you all kind of get yourselves up, Eris, are you going to continue to lay there, or are you going to move away from this building might still fall?
I think once everyone else starts getting up, then she'll finally maybe get up.
I'll hold out a hand to you to help you up.
Yeah,
And then you can keep holding it if you want to.
Holding on to as many of the gremlins as she possibly can.
Needs more hands.
I need more hands.
She has too much trauma. She needs more hands.
I'm just imagining that image of I can't hold all my lines, but with Nefira things photoshopped on it, and I can't hold all my trauma.
Hold on, my gremlins.
If any of you are decent at photo editing,
Yeah,
please
right?
bring that into existence. I only know the basics.
As you all continue through this, why is it so aggressive? No, I don't want that one.
I was about to say, are we getting jumped?
I know, I was like...
That's not what I thought it was. I just need suspenseful music, but that was too much. So as you all kind of manage to get back up and dust yourselves off, now just covered in more debris and blood, Hey, Pip, good thing you got that new spell, huh? You all continue your way through the alleys a little bit slower pace as you were following Nadal. And he's not the most steady on his feet right now, as he's probably got a bit of a concussion. Because he should be dead.
Man only has 2 hit points.
Yep. He should be dead, and he's not, thanks to Spark. But you see he kind of goes over to one of those cellar doors and kind of knocks on it twice. And waits for a second, and then knocks 3 times, and you hear a quick kind of jangling of like chains as you see this cellar door slightly creep open, and you see another halfling there. She's got dark skin, dark curly hair, and she looks up and sees her husband very injured, and all of you all with him, and she's like, do you need hiding? What is going on?
Well, us hiding for a bit might be nice to catch you up.
Sure, come, quick. And she opens it up just enough. Spark, you're going to have to squeeze or open it further. But the rest of you all...
Squeeze everything in front.
Yeah. Are able to go down into this kind of cellar area. You see that it's very dimly lit. It's just a dirt floor kind of cellar. It's quite warm, as you're not sure how much of the earth underneath Avernus or underneath Elturel also is here. But there's a lot of heat rising. Yeah, Eris knows, though. The heat rises. As you enter into this cellar, and you see that in the corner there are 3 little halfling kids kind of just hunkered down, who run up to their dad when he gets back and just like kind of jump on him and hold him. And you see they he kind of just quietly talking to his kids, reassuring them, as the female halfling turns to all and says, well, my name is Daria. What is going on? You said a building fell on you. You found my husband was supposed to be out getting food.
He was trying. He almost made a irreversibly bad decision.
That does sound like my husband.
And we managed to stop him. We're heading to, as far as we know, where the central authority of the city is, to try to figure out what's going on. Oh, right, we're the Forest Gremlins, and we're here to try to bring Elturel back to the prime material plane.
She kind of like looks over all of you, very judgmentally. This is like a middle-aged halfling woman, and you all are incredibly dusty, covered in blood. You're armored a little bit, but you also are like children to her. And she's like, God's have mercy on us. All right. Well,
and Sparkle kind of dangles holy symbol. Hopefully mine will.
We're going to need it. The bridge is, last I checked, it's quite guarded. We didn't think that we would ever have a chance to make it across. But you all seem capable. So we might have definitely more luck than with my husband. Do you need to rest or recover, or should we just go?
How far is the bridge from here?
Maybe if we were taking the main road, it would be quite quick. Maybe only 5 minutes, but a 5-minute walk. But I don't think that would be the smartest idea.
Alleys would probably be how we would progress.
I think that maybe 20 to 30 minutes if all of the city is still mostly intact that way.
DM, of the initial trek that we were told previous session, how much of that have we gone through?
you feel like it's going slower than you thought. It's definitely been more time, but you did take a long rest. But in general, you think that Harkina was pretty accurate, though she might have been factoring in taking more main roads and not taking this detour off. So you're still thinking that like you're more than halfway there. And you would be almost all the way there if you were willing to take the main thoroughfare of Elturel, which is a massive city and would be just basically wide out in the open for 5 minutes or longer.
All right.
Eris
And
is-
Spark will kind of look at the group. It's like, could you describe to us what you saw and the number of them guarding the bridge?
Right, I think maybe a day or two ago it was at least 6. They were big devils. Just these monsters. I'm not sure if that's still the same, but
They have like weird beards.
let me see how much she remembers. Okay, let me look up my notes because she got a 19. So she's the bright one in this relationship, I'm gathering.
He's the one who wouldn't sign a deal with an
Yeah,
she imp.
she should have gone scavenging for food. All right, let me 1 second. She thinks for a second. She's like, wait, no, there was 6 of the bigger ones. Yes, they had like snakes or something on their face, and then a lot of tiny ones that were flying, and they were very spiky. That's at least as much as I could recall. I didn't get too close to the bridge. I didn't want to be seen.
That's smart of you.
Are you sure there's no other way that isn't a bridge?
I mean, there's 2 bridges. There's this one and one even further north, but I mean, it just drops into nothing.
Yeah. Okay, just checking. Just making sure.
If Farrah
Okay.
will kind of reach over, just
Yeah, Spark will
pat
move to
Eris.
gently put a hand on Eris's shoulder. It's okay. Okay. So that's, if the amount of guard is the same, that's a lot. Especially if the spiky ones are the ones that were in the Von Thumper basement. I'm not even looking at my phonetic notes.
Nope,
It's like, nope.
That's her name now.
This is in character for Spark now. The Spark has inherited my garbage memory for names.
You see that Daria is like, you've faced them before, then.
We've at least
win?
faced the ones with the snakes off their faces.
And the
Well,
flying
and the
ones.
spiky ones too.
Yeah.
In Spark, you recall them quite vividly as
Spark.
the ones who lit your shit
Spark
up.
kind of shivers as he remembers going from full to near dead in one round of combat.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I think it was full to single digits, and he stayed that way until the moment.
I think we should definitely take some kind of rest before we get there. Maybe like right before the bridge.
The
Just
question
in case something
is,
else happens.
would we have the 10 minutes Pip would need to set up the dome?
Well, I'd be fine with a short rest before going, because
The building really hurt, but
I don't know if we have time to take a rest that's longer than that.
You see at this point, as you all are kind of talking about taking a longer rest, Daria starts to speak up, and so does Harkina. You have quite a lot of baggage now. You have two kids, lots of kids, lots of civilians. As they both kind of speak up, but then stop, and you see Harkina lets Daria talk. Daria's like, I don't think it would be wise at all to wait much longer. The patrols are getting more and more aggressive, and everything's getting more and more unstable. I'd be afraid that one of the bridges might even be gone in the next maybe day. There were a lot more smaller bridges that crossed the main river, but it seems only the ones that were kind of blessed are still here. But I don't know how long that will last.
We definitely need to move out now. We just took a short rest, not very long ago. So let's go.
I'll be okay
with
with that one.
I think I'll be okay.
We'll consider a longer rest, before crossing the bridge, once we get to the bridge. And
I think what they're suggesting is, if we're going to cross the bridge, today is the reliable day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say, if anything, it's just a short rest before the bridge, but I could also go I could go straight to it.
If we were to rest, I would rather it be a long one, but it doesn't sound like we have that luxury, yeah.
Yeah.
So, just all of you be careful. I'm near fumes.
That's why I think it might be wise to take a short rest, right before we do it, just to make sure everyone
Let's get as far as we can, and then we can revisit the topic of a short rest once we get there.
Yeah.
Let's gather up stuff and let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Just get this over with.
If it looks like it, and Spark kind of looks over at Eris when he says this, we might have to run across. Eris, if you want, maybe Lulu can fly you across.
No! No, my feet are not leaving the ground!
And you hear Lulu in your head, Eris, go, I'm so sorry. I also don't think I could carry you. I'm quite small.
Oh, sorry about that. He says that to Eris on her immediate freak out. I thought the chance of, you close your eyes and you just...
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
We will make sure one of us is tied to you.
Just hold my hand.
Sorry about that.
We'll run.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll be in the middle, and we'll go fast, and I have a spell. It'll be okay.
We won't let you fall, don't worry.
But, yes, let's carefully make our way closer, find a place to dome up for an hour just for safety, and get a better view of what's there right now.
Yeah, we'll take a minute to evaluate.
And say, Spark, I don't have enough room for everybody in the dome. There's too many people.
Let's put the civilians in the dome.
Yeah.
Well, that was just a message. That was just a message to Spark.
I'm sorry. I forgot. Ignore me. I'm fine.
You're good.
You heard nothing.
Yeah, Spark kind of pauses and is like, and thanks back to Pip. Oh, and you have to be in the dome too, for it to be up. So we couldn't even do that.
It is 9 people. 9 creatures.
We are more than 9 creatures right now.
There is 5.
11?
There's 5 of you plus 3.
Family of 5 plus
civilian.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the 3 familiars.
Yeah,
The
that's
familiars
12
could be snapped out though, or just
Sorry, civilians, you can't fit because we have our familiars out.
We have our.
They're more important than you.
Yeah. But yeah, you see at this point, Nadala's kind of come over to Daria. And he looks a little bit less discombobulated now. You see, he's like, so are we going now? I think we could probably lead everyone through some of the more back alleyways. This was our old neighborhood, so we're quite familiar with avoiding a lot of the, well, what used to be a lot of the foot traffic on the main road.
Would work best. If there's going to be a fight, we need to make sure it's ideally after we cross the bridge.
All right.
And if we get in 2 or more fights along the way, we might need to sleep for a while.
Okay. Right. Well, whenever you all are ready to head out.
Yeah, let's
ready.
leave now.
Yeah. We might take a breather once we're closer to the bridge, but for now we need to get there and see what we're up against.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's go then. I guess I'll lead the way. And you see Daria just kind of puts her hand on his shoulder. And she's like, "No, darling." She's like, "I'll lead you all. I think my memory currently might be a little bit better, and I'm not as injured. So."
Sorry, a building collapsed on most of us when the city last shook.
I'm just very glad that he made it back. So thank you.
Welcome.
Well, all right. And you see the 3 children. You see they look to all be around nearly the same age. They're definitely older than Harkina's kid. They can like walk and move and like do stuff on their own.
So they're definitely gonna remember this.
They're like 12 and stay.
That is significantly older than a baby.
Yeah.
Oh no, these poor kids. I say that like everybody who makes it back to the prime material plane isn't gonna need decades of therapy.
All of look, therapy in Elturel is about to become a very popular occupation. But yeah.
yes.
So, other than Daria, who's going to be up front with whoever is up front, we're going to say all the civilians. You've got a good group now. You got a gang of civilians.
Oh man! Hopefully,
most
none
of them
the
are
demons.
kids.
Hopefully, none of the demons are packing fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they should just. That's. I'll strategize that later.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. So who's up front with Daria?
Again.
All right. Spark and Daria. Same order as last time. Are we doing?
Nefera will be towards the front as well.
All right.
Pips with Eris.
Eris is in the back.
Nice. Eris is like, yeah, I'm taking up the rear. Obviously, we need someone to. And you're like, I just don't want to go that way.
Yeah. Pip is pulling Eris along.
Like, come on. All right. Let's re-up those stealth checks. I am rolling I'm just going to roll once at disadvantage for all the civilians because I don't feel like rolling a bunch of times.
Dice.
Yep.
Spark's gonna use the last charge of his bracelet.
Oh wow, I did good. So
I rolled an 18 and a 16.
That's great.
Oh, I am.
I rolled
really
an
well.
18 and I have a +9. So
I am.
Awesome.
Mads, can Spark also give himself guidance for this, or is
Is
it
that 28?
prolonged?
No,
Again?
no, you
it'd
can't for
be-
this.
It's prolonged. Got it.
27.
Yep, 27. We have 27. We have straight roll of 16.
Eris
Pip
also
is
got
too
16.
worried.
16.
Pip's too worried about Eris. He rolled a nat 1.
Oh no. Even at advantage, Spark rolled a 13 total.
All right. And we have Lulu rolled a 12. So not great, but
But
across
we
the
have
board,
somebody-
average.
We have somebody well above 20, so hopefully that balances for the nat 1.
Mhm, that is
You're
near.
welcome.
Yeah, Nefira is very stealthy and closer to Spark. So, as you are, you come out of this kind of underground cellar and start your trek. Now, it is honestly, Nefira, you're very aware of how much noise people are making, and some people are doing better than others. But this is a massive group of people, really, to attempt to be moving quietly. And it's actually, people are doing pretty good, sticking to a lot more of the soft dirt than...
It's the trauma.
They're traumatized.
It's the trauma.
They're trying to get less traumatized. Everyone's about to take a level in Rogue after this because they're going to be so traumatized. All
It's
the civilians.
the trauma and the
Elturel's
fear.
just suddenly it's a city of roads.
Yep, Elturel will be the new Baldur's Gate after this.
No. I mean, with how it looked.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining however long we take is going to determine how deteriorated it is when it just pushes back to the prime material plane.
Yep. But yeah, you see Daria is quite quiet. She's a light-footed halfling, so they're quite stealthy. And you see that she kind of leads you all along these very narrow, snaking, alleyways. There's some occasionally where there's fences kind of to separate the alleyways from other ones, and you have to kind of boost each other over and do a little bit of that, which is hard to do quietly. Spark, there's definitely one where you kick your leg over and it just clangs into the at least only wooden fence, not metal on metal, but it is still quite noisy. And you all kind of pause for a second and see if anyone's around. Everyone give me a perception check, as you've all been going probably for about 15 or so minutes through these alleys. You've seen some shadows of stuff overhead, and you've all kind of ducked against the side of a building. You've seen and heard, screeches off in the distance, but for the most part, you seem to be in a very, maze-like part of the city, and nothing is directly in your path.
Spark's apparently too busy freaking out over kicking the fence because he got an 8 total.
Great.
Harris got
16.
an 18.
An 18.
I got a nat 20.
A nat 20. Okay.
Oh.
Immediately after that one. Let's go.
Thank you, Pip.
Maybe that's why you're so bad at being stealthy. You're just being too observant right now. It's taking all of your, focus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's a 22 total.
22 total. As you all are you've just kind of come across an intersection and you're about to, a wider street and about to duck into another alley. Pip and Eris, as you two are kind of the last ones into this alley, you hear a very distinct sound of almost like sizzling and popping, as also you hear the the clopping of horse hooves walking behind and going to probably pass this alleyway that you all have only a few seconds to get out of vision, as this is just a long alleyway and there are a lot of you in here. But you hear this. You see there's a bit of rubble you all might be able to duck behind, but what are you all doing?
Does Pip have anything?
I mean, he didn't message to Eris.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have Vesper fly out, not not straight out of the alley, but I'm gonna have her go around as a distraction, come out somewhere different.
Okay.
And make a ruckus. And I'm gonna have her carry my sword, my rapier, so that way she can drop it and it can make a loud noise somewhere else. And yeah, that's my plan.
All right.
Are you able to get your sword back?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's because they're
Listen,
wives.
Oh yeah.
The bond between wife and knight is unbreakable, no matter the
Unbreakable.
distance.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
And then I think I want to, like, obviously, I think I'm gonna have, like tell everyone they need to get out of the way. They need to move.
Okay. As you kind of whisper up to everyone to get out of the way, to press themselves, against the buildings, duck behind anything they can find, you send Vesper up with your rapier, in front of where you all are, or back behind where you think this noise is coming from. Which way?
Up. Maybe a little behind, so
Okay.
that way it turns around if we don't hide fast enough.
Yeah. You send Vesper out, takes the sword, and you see, as you all have kind of now ducked and hidden as best you can, you hear this clopping of hooves getting closer and closer, this sizzling, and you see just this shadow fall as mounted on a flaming horse is about an 8-foot tall, fully armored individual. You can't see anything. They're completely in mail. They have a gigantic kind of halberd or spear that is made entirely of flames that they're just holding, and the horse is ablaze. And you see that as this horse kind of exhales smoke as it kind of creeps past, you can tell that it is literally burning like hoof prints into the street as it walks. And just as the helmed figure turns its head towards this alleyway, kind of gazing over, you hear a slight ting in the distance as Vesper drops your rapier at a height, and you see this individual whip its head around and slowly turn the horse, this flaming horse, back around, just casually strolling back in that direction. And all of you except Nefira hear in your head as Lulu goes, that's a Narzugan. They are incredibly powerful. We cannot fight one of them. And they often ride nightmares. They're the only creatures that they seem to want to interact with. They are truly formidable. We need to get out of here. That distraction will not last long. And relays basically all of that around to you all. As you are still in this alleyway, but I imagine are not going to be for long.
Yeah, we're probably going to keep
we out.
pushing
Let's
to
go.
the first point where we can, get out of the alley forward, away from where our friend was coming from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you all keep kind of shuffling through this alleyway, and at this point, this is kind of where some of the not so good stealth checks really start to come into play, as some of you are kind of if you didn't roll very well, you're kind of tripping a little bit, kind of feeling very anxious, as this has now been 20 sustained minutes of creeping through alleyways and just being on edge, hearing things all around you, but that was the closest anything has gotten to you. And finally, you turn a corner and you see what Eris is not wanting to see, but Spark and Nefir, you see it first, as it's the main thoroughfare that goes through the city, and just a drop off. You can see the other side of Elturel, and up a little bit to the right, one of the bridges intact. And you see Daria whispers over to you and says, That's Torm's bridge. That's one of the bridges that we should be able to use to cross. What now?
Spark's gonna look to try to see if he can clock what the guard is like.
Yeah, Eris is going to do the same. She's also summoned her rapier back.
All right.
And Nefira's gonna have Vendetta kind of go and get a circle up high where she.
Oh yeah, I think Eris is going to do it with Vesper instead of because Vesper has better eyesight than she does, as opposed to looking herself.
Are you going to warg in, or are you...
No, I'm going to have Vesper give me the play-by-play.
All right.
This is why we need to get Val to ride Vesper. So.
Wait, can we try that now, or is that a horrible time?
I don't know.
Just Val,
do it. Go ahead.
Val
Whatever.
just
Animal
drops
handling?
No,
in-
if it fails.
Val just drops into the fiery pool of magma.
Okay, it's okay.
with
I have more things to
it
summon her,
plugging.
and I can just pop her out midair. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Or
you
I can
can
just
pop
blow
her
a
out
feather
midair.
fall. It's fun.
Yeah, do we have to do animal handling for that?
Yes.
I got a 17. I got an 18 on the die.
I got...
Like it matters.
Listen. Burn the bad rolls now because next week is probably going to be intense combat.
You try to get Vesper and Val to coordinate, and Vesper is not having it. Vesper really is like, you've sent Vesper up several times now to circle, and Vesper is very aware there are also things that can fly up here, and Vesper does not want to be weighed down by Val. So
She doesn't say anything.
despite all of your,
Ew.
you're all like kind of huddled, being like, "Come on, go do it." They're being very sassy. Vesper does not want it.
All right, then I'll just have Vesper fly on her own then.
All right,
Yeah,
everyone, give me
I'm having Vendetta go up as
perception
well.
checks. Whoever is perceiving, as you all are kind of I'd say you four are huddled closer to the front of the alley. All the regular commoners are kind of behind you all, but it does seem at the very least the alley is a dead end behind you. So hopefully nothing will sneak up on you.
Okay.
Alright. got
Vesper
a
rolled
21
really
total.
bad, and she got a 9.
9
Oh
for
no.
Vesper.
Yeah.
I got plus 3, so a 15 plus a 3, so that's an 18.
18 for
Oh,
Vendetta.
nice. Yes.
Okay.
Did I say Vesper?
No, I was just confirming if
Okay.
it was yours or.
Yeah, this is.
Listen, we have so many V names, and if Spark does
I'm
get to
aware.
level 5 Paladin, he's gonna add to it.
Look, you have Lulu now. You don't need a familiar.
You say
Take
that.
Lulu.
Make Lulu his steed?
You know, maybe.
Maybe.
That's the larger
Take them
juice
out
on
to-
her.
Take the mounted combat feat.
Yep. All right. Is Spark looking? You didn't
Yeah,
tell me.
Sparks. Yeah, 21 total.
Oh,
for his
21 total.
perception.
Cool. Pip.
Yeah, I can look.
I mean, you don't have to. I thought you were looking. But,
Oh, no,
because
I wasn't.
You weren't.
How
Okay.
much I can see. Oop, that's a
But I mean, may as well use that good roll, right?
Sure.
So that's an 18 total.
18, 21. Okay.
for perception plus 4, so it's like a 12 plus 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Can't do math.
The
16.
16. As you send, let's go from low to high. As you send Vendetta up, as you send Vesper up, you see now that there's like this giant rift that falls down hundreds of feet to the battle below, and it is the actual battle sounds from below the city are very loud here. You can actually hear as they're not being dulled by the any of the stone and earth. There's just and it's very distracting. You see that Vesper's having a hard time trying to pay attention to all the different kind of commotion that's going on between this side of the city, the bridge, what's below the city, the other side. And you're getting just a stream of like overload of information, and it's too hard to keep track of what Vesper is actually trying to tell you. With Vendetta, you get the information from Vendetta at about the same time that you see it yourself. You see that off to the right, there's a bridge. It's 20 feet wide and probably like 100 or so feet long that spans this chasm in the ground. You see that there's kind of maybe these runes. Spark, you would recognize them as holy runes, as you also see this with your roll. As there's these holy runes etched into this structure. You recognize the god as Torm, which this is his bridge, a god of courage and sacrifice. And you can see whoever got above a 20, which I think is just Spark.
Yeah.
You just catch, as it kind of flashes back to earlier in the day, you see that there is a single individual on this bridge, kind of surrounded and in combat against 6 of these devils. You see just as he turns, he's wearing half-plate armor and has a long, tattered maroon surcoat, a Hell Rider. And you can see he's dual-wielding 2 long swords as he seems to be in the middle of combat against these devils.
Okay. Spark kind of looks back at the group and he speaks in a hushed tone. There's somebody fighting right there. If we go now, we can have another body helping us.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go help.
So,
Yeah.
let's go
That
while
person.
we can.
Spark kind of
what
looks
about
at Lulu and is like, Lulu, keep everybody safe. Keep them at a distance. And when the battle's done, bring them to us.
I can do that.
Before we charge into battle, I'm gonna second wind.
All right.
Get some hit points back.
All right.
Spark's gonna dump 10 points of lay on hands onto himself.
All right.
None of you go down.
I'm trying, man. I'm almost at half, but I'm trying.
Actually, Spark,
I'm ranged, though. It's good.
Oh, I rolled super well again on my second wind.
Very
Sorry,
nice.
Pip.
Yes,
Spark's gonna
again.
be selfish about it.
No, be selfish, man. Be selfish. Put your own gas mask on first. You're the
Yeah,
healer
I'm
and
almost
you're
back to full
second tank.
now. Yes.
But yeah, let me. Anything
Are we
else?
really doing
anyone
another
is doing?
combat?
No,
tonight?
we will be ending very shortly. But yeah, anything else anyone is doing as you all prepare to run towards this bridge?
I think I'm going to cast what's it called
Thank
again?
you.
Protection from good and evil on myself
All
as
right.
well. Like as we're running in.
Okay. You see
To make a note that I have that cast on me.
as you all kind of do your final preparations, you leave Lulu with all the civilians as kind of a last line of defense as they huddle in the hallway, and you take off at a run to this bridge. You see that this individual who has been fighting has downed one of the devils, but you see another of the spined devils kind of flies in. It seems he's attempting to make his way at least maybe to your side, as he, on this 100-foot long bridge, is closer to maybe 20 feet, just almost has made it across. And as you get closer, you can all see that he's again wearing that half-plate armor with a tattered maroon surcoat. As you get closer, you can see he looks to kind of be like maybe in his late 40s or 50s. He has a lot of decorative armor and like pendants down the side of his armor. And he's pretty tall, gray skin, and this magma hair that flows around another fire genasi.
Another?
As he is
Magma
fighting,
hair!
as he
Cool!
as he is dual wielding 2 long swords. And that is where we'll pick up next week as you all rush to his aid.
I should go help Eris's dad?
Yes, this is my dad.
Oh,
Could be.
this one actually has a better chance.
Didn't pass magma hair onto me. Okay.
You got the blood a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe
There's
Fire Genasi
hairy
also
hair.
have second puberty where we get magma blood. Maybe.
That's right. Just like
I was about to say, when's Eris gonna multi-class into being Lady Maria?
But yeah, that is where we will pick up next week as you all are going to be battling your way across the
Are we
bridge.
going to be fighting on the bridge?
You might be.
Oh,
as
dang.
you-
Wait. They're on the bridge already,
They are
right?
on the bridge. They're probably
Maybe-
20 to 30 feet away from
I think
the edge
Eris,
of the bridge.
Eris's instinct is like, oh, gotta save this person, gotta help out, and then as they're running, she
maybe the adrenaline
remembers.
will make
Well, the
you
adrenaline
not
is the reason.
realize.
The adrenaline's got her this far.
Yeah.
Eris is
We'll
just,
see if
I
it gets
know how
her
to get
on
away.
the bridge.
Eris
can
has
do
just
this.
been full adrenaline since landing in Avernus, and who knows if she's actually going to be able to sleep once we get to where we're going. That's
Yeah.
the point where it's like, okay, we can actually sleep for 8 hours.
Yeah. We'll see next time as you all just keep collecting individuals. But hey, this one at least looks like they
This
know
one
how
can
to
fight.
fight.
This one at
so-
least could be my dad.
This one could be your dad. You'll
Well,
never
Maybe
know.
I just collect dads. Like
There you go.
Maybe.
Perfect.
I am got Fisk.
You just
Listen,
go.
you just need to
go
go your way
back to
through
visit.
this. Okay.
You just go back to visit your mom with like 5 random men, and it's like, hey,
It's a
look,
mom and
I
me
found.
around.
You're your way through this. All right.
It's like, hey, look, I got a job with like 5
are
different
any of
men.
these my dad?
Found a dad.
You need to find your mom's diary from 20 years ago.
Yes. No. I bring all of them. She's like, oh, I still don't know.
What's that musical?
Mamma
Mamma
Mia. But all right.
I mean, I rolled for how hot both of Eris's parents were, and her mom, I think, got in the 70s. So she's a hot lady.
She's a hot lady.
I mean, I'm just
Her
imagining.
dad is-
Her dad got like 97, so
Holy
he's really
cow.
hot.
So Eris might have some half siblings running around somewhere.
That's true.
I mean, maybe.
Could be.
Maybe.